What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dave's RC. So real quick, I went out and got a couple of things today just so you guys know where I'm at before we do our live stream tomorrow. I've been hesitant on taking this Focke-Wulf out and doing the maiden on it because it has a spot for a satellite. It's this is a different receiver than the ones that I've gotten with a few of them in the past. I think the P51 might have had the same one, but most of the ones that I've been getting lately, they look like this AR630, which is also a AS3X receiver, but it doesn't have a spot for any wires or satellites. This one came with this plane as like a bind and fly. So before I went out and flew it for the first time, I wanted to make sure we put a satellite in it. So I went to the hobby store today and Bert hooked me up with a new satellite. I think it is a push button one. Yeah, it's a push button one. It's exactly the same one that I have inside of the F100 Super Saver, the Flex 100 F100 Super Saver. So we're gonna go ahead and install that real quick. We'll be back with the rest of the video right after that. Well, once we put it in and find a place for it to go, then we'll be right back. Alright, what's up, guys? Back at it. Super simple. There it is, guys. Hooked up to the Spectrum AR637 TA. We got our satellite, one heading north, one heading east or west, depending on which way you're facing. And then the wires in the back, I got one going this way and one going up. You can see them. So probably didn't need to add the antenna into that, you guys. It just, I don't know, just an extra little bit of comfort, a little extra bit of range probably you're getting out of that. And as of right now, I just went out and purchased two brand new smart packs from the Hobby Center. I got two 4S or 6S 4000 50Cs, you guys. Hold on, let me set you guys down for just a second. And you guys are wondering why I got these. Well, most of you guys already know. I got two of them. And the reason for that is because Jing at Dynam is wanting people who are getting planes, whoever's getting sponsored planes from Dynam, Jing is requesting that we don't just do one video on the plane, flight review on the plane. He wants like 2 or 3 flights on the plane. So now that I've got that information, starting with the next plane, the Hawker Hunter that I have, we will be doing 2 flights, 1 video but 2 flights, and then obviously we're going to do another video after that, probably 2 flights. That way I'm not going to be doing 5 videos. I'll be doing an unbox and then 2 flight videos on each plane, but each video will have 2 flights. So does the risk go up for me being able to give that plane to someone else? Because, you know, anything can happen. You can crash a plane anytime. And typically when a plane crashes, you guys, it's right in those first beginning flights that you do on a plane. It's you know, within the first 5 to 10 flights. That's when I've noticed that I've crashed planes. Just something wasn't connected right, or something wasn't hooked up right, or a hinge let loose or something of that nature. But this is the other thing that I purchased, you guys. AR630. This is going in the Dynam Hawker Hunter, and then once I'm finished with the Hawker Hunter, if I decide to send it to someone, which I'm not sure. It depends on how the plane flies. If the plane flies good and it's a nice one to have, then I'll probably keep it. But if I have issues like some people did, they said that it flew very tail heavy with the recommended pack 3200 or 3300s. I'm going to fly 4000s, you guys. I'm going to fly 4000s, and I also, instead of changing the connector out, you guys, I went ahead and just got one of these. So that'll plug into the plane with their tiny little XT60 or whatever it is. And then with these IC5s that come with the smart packs right there. Also, on a good note, I went in after I purchased my things. I was talking with Bert, and I told Bert that one of my smart packs pooped out on me after just 2 or 3 flights on the pack, and just like I thought, he said just bring it on in and we'll take care of it. So I didn't know if there was going to be a process to it or whatever, have to send it in and then have Horizon say that it was okay that we did it. No, he said just bring it in and they'll replace it. So that was pretty cool. Also, tomorrow night, if you guys check this video out, for all you guys that check this video out, for any of you guys that do helis out there, he's working on one, and he's got a FlySky radio system, and he's having some difficulties setting up flight modes. So if any of you guys out there know about the FlySky radio system and are heli pilots, Roach Coach, I'm looking at you. If you guys are familiar with the FlySky radio system, make sure that you're there tomorrow on Toba Line, because Bert will be live in the chat from the RC store, and he really needs you guys' help. Any of you guys that may know anything about the FlySky radio system, make sure you're there so that Bert can ask you whatever questions he has. I got some pictures of the radio, that way we can get started on finding somebody who knows about the radio, and then how to program some flight modes into it with helis. But that's all I got for you guys right now. Next video that we do will be tomorrow morning. We'll be doing a short little live stream early in the morning, where we'll be putting the Hawker Hunter together. Like I said, I got 2 4,000 packs. I'm not going to put any lead weight in the nose. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to go with a heavy battery in the front, with an extension, or a whatever they call this, an adapter. So I'm actually going to be adding a little bit more weight with the adapter, so there's really no reason for me to throw that lead weight in the front of the plane, and I think that'll just be too much weight. The 4,000 smart packs are not too heavy, but they're not that light either, and they definitely will fit in that bay with the way that I'm going to wire the Spectrum AR630 up. So make sure you guys are there tomorrow for that short little live stream in the morning. Dave's RC, you guys. The Focke-Wulf is great, you guys. Everything's set up, ready to go now. One thing that I did do was I went in and I adjusted my rates. As I was messing around with my control surfaces, I noticed that my elevator rate was just way too low. Dog, I love you, don't understand. Somebody just texted me. That was weird. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. So yeah, guys. This is where we're at with the Focke-Wulf. I had to go in and give myself more elevator throw back because there just wasn't enough there. I knew right away, just by looking at it, that when I take off with this plane, that was not going to be enough throw. So I went back to 100% high rate, 90% on the elevator, 75% low rate, and 80% low rate on ailerons. Should be good. Rudder, I have it at 95 or 80 high rate and 70 low rate. So that should be plenty. When 20% expo all the way around, you guys. Nice. Yep, that's the only reason I wasn't ready to go fly this yet, you guys, because I noticed that there was a spot for an antenna, and like I said, it probably would have been fine. We probably would have been able to fly it, and fully charged radio. That probably picks up a signal just like any other receiver. But like I said, if it's got a spot for an antenna, why not use it? It's just a little extra like satisfaction that your plane is going to keep getting a signal from the radio. Dave's RC, guys. Make sure you join us tomorrow morning. We'll be putting that Hawker Hunter together, putting the receiver in it, and getting it all bound up and ready to go in the DX9. Peace.